Okay, let's actually just go for another 5-minute game. I think, because actually some of you have been whining recently about my lack of 5-minute games. But remember, there's a huge archive, and I've been marking out. I've been retitling some of the old classics, especially scalp alerts. If you look at the spreadsheet recently, what is this? Can I blockade F5? Like H5, not H6. Am I laying F5 here? Is that too dangerous? Whoops. I was giving me time. Maybe F5 was good there. Try and get rid of his light square bishop. Right, try and weaken these squares. Light square complex. So, knight c6 would be pointless. I'm not putting any pressure on this structure, but I'll do it anyway. Because something tells me it's not important. Okay, so if I just stop this pesky knight going to b5, I want to play queen d6, put pressure on the e file. What is this about? Can I just play b5? What are we getting done over? I think here just pins that to the knight. f4 pressure. Right, so that's annoying. It's a bit tactical, isn't he? I think strategically it's pretty pleasant for me, so I think I'll just take that guy off. So what do I want to achieve here? I can't ever play f6. I can play rook e6, rook e8, then try and play f6. Pressure on e3. Okay. He's weakening himself even further on the king side. Very cheeky stuff. I'm going to get a triple battery. Rook e7, queen e8, queen e8. I want to play f6, but his knight's also supporting e1. It's knight a5 if I... Knight a5. Protects a6. Whoa! Let's get in there. Juicy. Positional play. Can I do an exchange sack? No. So actually he's just got the rooks off, unfortunately. I was over optimistic there. Got rid of some of the pressure, hasn't he? I didn't need to do that one, but okay, let's get back the queen over here. Okay, my d5 is a bit vulnerable. Kick this while I've still got a chance. Can I reroute this knight to f7, d6, c4, play c6 maybe? He's going to get the queens off next, isn't he? I can get a knight to c4, so try and positionally crush him. Eyeing these squares. So c6. What about h4? That's g4. b5. Play knight c4. I think h4 is looking tempting. Try and weaken his structure. He's stumbling about a bit more than me. What about knight h6 to g4? He's going to play this. I can't let him play knight c5, can I? Maybe. I've just dropped. Oh dear, I've just dropped g6. Okay, I'll protect both g6 and b7. Oh, b7 was defended by the knight on d6. So what do I want to do here? Let's not lose the plot totally. G5, queen h5. F5, knight e4 looks juicy, because this bishop might be a prisoner. You could try and exchange off queens. That's going to be a pain. if I get a d5 knight, I'll be on c3 if he ever takes here. So knight e4, he takes on b7. Well, we have to take here, knight d5. Okay, this. Oh, that looks really, really juicy. But this is not the first time I've got queen a2 possibilities. And I'm going to play that first. Let b7 drop, knight d5 for e3. Otherwise, I'm blocking in the queen. I think the queen's got to play a role here for the attack. So I'm on c3, if nothing else. If I can win c3, other stuff will be weaker. I'll take with the knight, play e3. If I take with the knight, that looks good. There'll be knight e2 check, the knight takes d4. So he's down to a minute and a half. Right, knight e2 check, if the knight takes d4. Surely I'm better. So knight takes f4 threatens knight g2, a bit tasty. Also knight d3 is another tasty threat. If bishop g3, okay. Well, this is looking good. There's f4 of queen e3. So if he's gone. Win this knight as well. Wait, the fat ladies start to sing in the background. Okay, yeah, I enjoyed that one. I like good positional crush games sometimes. And it's sort of positional on these squares, this bad bishop and these weaknesses to kind of try and exploit. So I like the maneuvers. Okay, g6 was having a bit of a technical detail, weakness of the last move, a bit of a spoiler, but mind you, would that be the end of the world? Queen e2, probably it's starting to get difficult for me after queen g6, so it was nice to be able to protect that. I'm surprised he didn't do queen e6 when he had the chance. He just gave me a very, very juicy knight on d5 there. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.